Okay, so the guard told me not to shoot inside, so I stopped the camera. But so yes, this is going to be my stay for the next 2 days. If Cancun is the crazy party town that likes to stay up all night, Tulum is its sister who likes to groove on slow bohemian music, practice yoga, and relax on the beach. Last week I showed you how I was in Cancun partying almost every single night, going on cruises and letting my hair down. After all that madness, I needed some time off to re-energize before I headed back home. And that is why I headed to Tulum to spend my next 3 days in this bohemian town, which is just 2.5 hours from Cancun but has a totally opposite vibe. If you haven't seen my last week's video, go watch it right now because I have shared everything about Cancun, and today I'm going to share everything about Tulum. Keep watching if you want to know whether you should stay at downtown Tulum or a hotel zone, what to eat, how to travel in a budget, basically everything you need to know to plan your own trip to Tulum, and then finally decide which city is perfect for your vacation. Oh, and don't forget to hit the sub, and let me tell you how I got from Cancun to Tulum. Most people take a taxi to Tulum, but that can be expensive, costing anywhere about $300 to $400 if you're in peak season. And taxis in Cancun tend to overcharge because it's a touristy destination, obviously. But I wanted to travel in a budget, so I decided to take an ADO bus. This is not an ADO bus, this is just a public bus that runs in hotel zone, and I had to take this one to get to the ADO bus terminal in downtown Cancun. It was about a 15 to 20 minutes ride and just cost me 12 pesos. This was bus number R1, but I think R2 also goes to downtown. So when you're getting on the bus, just check with the driver if he's going to ADO bus terminal. Okay, we have to go to the other side of the road. I saw the bus terminal, but there's McDonald's. So I'm thinking that I might get some lunch from here and then head over to that side. No, no. To pick up some McDonald's and gracias. Do you have can bottle, Coke bottle? Okay, just burger, only burger. Yeah. Okay, so the guard told me not to shoot inside, so I stopped the camera, but that was 115 pesos. About $10, 10 Canadian. I am at the moment in downtown Cancun, getting the ADO bus and dragging my suitcase. Fuck, it's so hot. I already have a ticket. Tulum. One. Okay, since I already have a ticket, I can straight up go in. You can get a ticket here as well. There are buses going to almost everywhere. It's probably the cheapest way you can get to Tulum. Finally on board. I'm staying at Selina, Tulum Downtown, and it's about a 20 minutes walk from the ADO bus terminal, and I plan to walk. Let's see what this place has to offer. So yeah, this is a little less chaotic than Cancun, I feel. I mean, not everything is going to party here. Over there it seemed like that. So let's go. So I just checked into Selina, Tulum Downtown. This property was reopened today and I am the first guest. And for that, guess what happened? The staff upgraded my room and it is just a little too amazing, I guess. Let me show you. Yes, This is going to be my stay for the next 2 days, and I can't be happier. If Cancun is a place to party, Tulum is a place to unwind and recharge. And I think I just scored the best property ever. Selina is a co-living space, and you can find like-minded travelers who are traveling solo, in a group, who are traveling and working, co-living, co-working. You'll find them here. It's a big chain of co-living spaces across the world, and this is the first time I'm trying Selina out, and I think I have got very good first impressions. What do you think? They also left me this. This is so cute. I am officially the first guest at Selina Tulum Downtown. So the weather has just died down a little bit, so I thought I should go out and grab some dinner. Where Selina Tulum Downtown is, it's right like on the road that goes to Hotel Zone. So if you drive all the way to the end of this road, you get to Hotel Zone. But right now I am on my way to downtown to grab some food, grab some souvenirs. And this is mostly where expats live, because the accommodations in downtown Tulum are a little cheaper, and there are plenty of them. So you can find anything that suits your budget. That's the main reason why I decided to stay here. The markets in Tulum Downtown are the perfect place to check out if you want to get some souvenirs or shop around and get the clothes that you find in Tulum. The stuff was really great there, but don't forget to haggle. I was walking around trying to find a nice place for dinner which doesn't cost a lot of money, because I wanted to try something local. So I found this place which was really nice. A lot of people were sitting next to the balcony, so I thought let's go and check it out upstairs. It was called Taquera La Riviera Costena, and when I checked reviews, they had about 650 reviews, 4.4 star rating. So I thought this is it. This is where I'm eating. Which is your best in the menu? Most popular?
The favorite people is the Gringa. Gringa is one.
The person who was working there recommended Gringa tacos, and I ordered just that. This is a blast of flavor. This is so good. The chicken. Oh yeah. One big difference that I noticed between Cancun and Tulum is that Tulum Downtown starts closing down after 8:39 p.m. and you'll see the crowds thin out around that time as well. You will see there's a difference in crowd in Tulum Downtown versus in Cancun. Oh, and when I reached my hostel, Selina, at around 10ish, I saw that the door was closed. Like, I panicked so badly. I tried knocking and all, but they were just inside and the guard opened it for me. But no, this place is open 24/7. It's just that I was the only guest there, so they closed the door for safety purposes. Next morning, I started off my day with a cup of beautifully brewed coffee from the rooftop at Selina. Then I got acquainted with the permanent residents of Selina, who are Marcurio and Adif. They are so cute and so playful. The cat is as friendly as the dog, so I spent my morning just playing with them. Today I decided not to take any tours because I wanted to explore this area by myself and not be very time specific. So this is what I'm doing today. And because the weather is better, I have decided to walk. If it was sunny, I would have taken a collectivo. I wouldn't have walked. It's too hot to handle. So once you enter Tulum Ruins, there are multiple offices which say ticket, but they are not actually ticket offices. These people sell you tours, which are boat tours, and you can get them if you want. But if you don't want them, you go straight ahead, cross the parking, cross the market, and there's an official ticket booth. Just the entry ticket cost me 148 pesos, and there was a guide as well over there who was asking me to pay 700 pesos for a guided tour, and as I was alone, I didn't want to spend so much money. I decided not to do it, and I thought I'll just read about Tulum Ruins when I get back home. But if you're in a group, you can definitely negotiate and get a good deal and get a guided tour to the place, and you don't need to book it in advance. You can just go in there and do it. There are plenty of guides over here inside and outside the ruins who can assist you. And keep in mind that the walk from the parking lot to the actual ruins is quite a lot. It's about 1.5 kilometers or more than that. So keep that in mind when you're planning your own day. And there are bicycles as well which you can hire, but the bicycles only go to a certain distance. You can't really take it all the way to the ruins. I did not find that useful. Wow. Wow, this is amazing.
Hola,
Hola. Are you guide?
yeah.
How much do you charge for
For how many people?
one person?
One person. I'm telling you, I'm asking because it's from 1 up to 4. It's 800 pesos. See, for you.
No, not my budget.
There is another option, but we have to wait.
Okay.
Just 100 pesos.
Okay.
But we need at least 10 people. It's a group tour.
Okay.
Takes
Okay.
something got to wait 20 minutes.
20 minutes?
At least.
Okay.
Sí, to get it. Yeah.
Okay.
Chicos, ¿qué tal? ¿Listo?
Gracias.
Por nada.
I'll be here. If I see
I will
you,
tell you. I'll
let
tell
me
you.
know.
Hola señores, hablo en español. Bienvenidos.
These ruins used to be more of a secluded area, but it has become so much of a tourist hotspot now that you'll find everyone here. I will tell you why Tulum Ruins are so popular because of this. What makes Tulum Ruins so special? It is the fact that this is the only Mayan city that is built on a cliff edge on the coast of Caribbean Sea and which is walled. Its beautiful location is a big attractor for tourists. And you will see hundreds of people here coming every single day in tour buses or independently, but this place is crowded. But don't let the crowd deter you from coming here because it's a beautiful location, and a little further down from here you can also access the beach. Earlier you could actually access the beach from the ruins, but not anymore. And if you're up for a little bit of adventure, you can get on a boat, see the ruins from the ocean, and also go for snorkeling. But I didn't feel like going in the water in this weather. It actually started getting really hot, and this place does not have much shade, so make sure you're wearing right kind of clothes and carrying sunglasses, umbrella, your sunscreen, everything you need to protect yourself from the sun because it gets really harsh as the day goes by. And if you ask me, get here as soon as the ruins open so you can at least beat the crowd and the heat altogether. You need at least a couple of hours to do everything from getting the tickets to walking to the ruins, seeing everything, and then going back. I just got some sparkling lemonade and wow, this feels so good. Nachos, but that looks quite amazing. And I forgot to mention, just before you enter the ruins, there are multiple restaurants and cafes, including a Starbucks. So if you're hungry, you don't really need to worry about anything because there are plenty of food options available there. They might be slightly on the steeper side, but nothing too crazy. And since it was getting crazy hot, I decided I should walk back to Selina. They do welcome drinks daily, and today it happened to be around afternoonish, so I decided I'll go back, grab a welcome drink, and sit by the pool until the weather gets a little better.
I made you mescalita with watermelon.
Amazing, gracias. That is not for you. No. Do you want to get drunk, my querido? So now I'm going to the Selina beach location, which has a couple of things organized for the guests. And if you're staying in Selina downtown with this badge, you can actually go to Selina beach and use the pool and the beach and all of that. And to get to Selina beach, we are taking a collectivo, which you can find from this corner. That's Selina, and you can find collectivo from here. So while I was waiting for the collectivo, there were two more people waiting alongside me, and they were also going to the same spot. And there was a taxi guy who was standing there from quite a while. He saw us waiting and he asked us that he can drop us there, charging 50 pesos each. Everyone agreed. We were all going to the same spot, so we hopped in the taxi. Generally, taxis cost a little more than that, but since we were three, we split the cost and it cost me just 50 pesos. Versus if I was in collectivo, it would have taken 20 pesos. And if you want to know how does a collectivo looks like, it's a minivan with words written collectivo on it. It's a short 15 minutes drive from Selina downtown to Selina beach, and let me tell you, it's a beautiful drive as well. So I just got off at the Selina beach location. Looks amazing. They have this beautiful beach club called Mia by Selina, and this is the property that you can stay at. This is slightly more expensive than the downtown location, well, because of the beachfront property, but if you're staying at downtown, you can come and use the facilities here. This is such a cool property. I love how it's done. Let's go in the water. Okay, if you're planning to visit beaches in Tulum, this is something you should absolutely know. From what I understood, Avenue Koba is the main street in Tulum that connects downtown and hotel zone. Any beach north of Avenue Koba is called Northern Beach, and anything south is called Southern Beach. But here's the catch. Beaches in Tulum are kind of dominated by beach clubs. So unless you're staying at a beachfront property, some beaches might not even be accessible to you, including this one at Selina. But on the northern side, there are some beaches which have public access, but you need to pay for parking, and finding parking is kind of a hassle here. And using beach clubs comes with its expensive price tag. I failed to do much research about which beach has public access because I really did not go there, but I urge you to do your research, find out how to get there and then go there, because it may happen that the beach you're looking at is inside a property and you can't even access it. So it's better to do your research first and then head there. However, do not miss a beach experience in Tulum because it was one of the best beaches I had ever experienced. The water temperature was just perfect and the water was crystal clear. I spent, I think, about 3 hours on the beach here. It is such an amazing experience just to catch the last sunlight while I look at the ocean get crashed by the waves. And it was such a fulfilling experience and such an amazing way to end my trip. I was just the happiest at this moment over here. But I could not just leave Tulum without experiencing the party scene here, right? But I just did not go to any place, okay? Selina has some daily free and paid events organized for their guests. And today was salsa dancing at Palma Central in Tulum Downtown. So I sat in a shuttle bus with 7 other random people and went there. I signed up for a salsa night without knowing anything about it. Okay, so it takes 60 pesos to get in here, and with that you can buy a drink, beer, water or soda. So I'm gonna get a beer. This is such a cool place. Hola! Hola! Oh, this is so... Everyone should follow you.
Amazing. Thank you so much. Enjoy. Muy bueno.
I did not dance, but I did eat, and there are so many stalls over there you have to check out. The prices are a slight bit on the steeper side, but it's kind of fine. The food was really good, the vibe was really good. If you're into salsa dancing, you would love it. Good morning from my last day in Mexico. leaving today, but it's really sad to say goodbye to this beautiful property. I mean, when I came to Tulum, I thought I'll explore so much, but like it's so beautiful that I don't really want to go out. My original plan was to go and check out some cenotes in Tulum because that's what the place is famous for. But look at that sun. It was so hot today that I did not even feel like stepping out of the aircon. Heat is no joke in Tulum, trust me. So I just sat in the co-working space, edited some reels, did some work, and I had actually scheduled a pickup in advance from Nexus Tours to pick me up from Tulum and drop me at Cancun airport, and it just cost me $34. There are many operators who provide this service, but I found this one to be cheapest. It was a shared shuttle, but I don't think anyone else was going there, so it just became a private one for me.
Okay, ready?
Yes, ready. And that was the end of my 5 days Mexico trip and the end of this video. If you want to know how Cancun compares to Tulum, go and watch my last video where I have shared everything about Cancun and my experience there. And you can compare the two cities and find out which place you would want to stay at. In my opinion, out of the two places, I like Tulum better because this is a place where you can do both relax as well as party. Whereas in Cancun, it's a total party place. If you're someone who wants to go crazy in clubs and experience different nightclubs and beach clubs, that is a place you would love. But Tulum would be a vibe if you are someone who likes to relax as well as party, have the best of both worlds. But the only thing to note is that Tulum comes with a price tag. It is not cheap. I would say it is an expensive version of Bali. But there are definitely ways to make your Tulum trip cheaper, as you saw in this video. And if you found it useful, give me a sub and hit the like button. And I'll see you next week with another video. Bye bye.